Hey guys, it's Supercoach here from Kick It to Scoops. I am the sole admin of AFL information, trade rumors and results. You want to be part of the show, Kick It to Scoops? Send through your questions through the Facebook link, which I'll attach every show on the post. And if you want to email me at aflinfolive@gmail.com, send through your questions and you may feature on the show and be answered your question from yours truly, Supercoach, for free. Yes, for free. If you want to be on the show, as I said, send it through and I'll get back to you. Go Saints! Too easy this is. Yes, Scoops, come on, mate. Keep going.
I had a dream of having a successful podcast. You now may say, Cooper, why is the light so dark? But at the moment, I'm in the darkness of not knowing when I will succeed to the big times. Hopefully it's around the corner, very, very soon. Craig McRae, Chris Green, Jaden Stevenson, Jack Perez, Sarah Riley, Tom Morris, the list goes on and on and on. Hopefully that is and many more things where the future will be brighter. As you can see now, the light is starting to become brighter. Hopefully that dream will be realised, and not only will I be acknowledged, but the dream comes true. It is time to welcome back for the second season of Kick It to Scoops. I had a dream of having a successful podcast. You now may say, Cooper, why is your light so dark? But at the moment, I'm in the darkness of not knowing when I will succeed to the big times. Hopefully it's around the corner, very, very soon. Craig McRae, Chris Green, Jaden Stevenson, Jack Perez, Sarah Riley, Tom Morris, the list goes on and on and on. Hopefully that is and many more things where the future will be brighter. As you can see now, the light is starting to become brighter. Hopefully that dream will be realised, and not only will I be acknowledged, but the dream comes true. It is time to welcome back for the second season of Kick It to Scoops.
On the way to the arena, it is none other than Scoops. It's Scoops. It is Scoops. We're going out here. We're charging in. See, leaving the rooms. We're going down the race. It's time. You can see down there. Time to go out to the middle. But how many runs today? 12-0. All it matters is you're going to hit it with Scoops. That's exactly what you're going to do. And you are all going to acknowledge me, the one. You're going to acknowledge me, the one. I am your explosive. I am the head of the table. I am king of fruit. I am Scoops. And you are going to enjoy everything here on Kick It to Scoops.
Hello everyone and welcome to Kick It to Scoops. I'm your host Cooper Gretsch, the sole admin of AFL information, trade rumours and results of footy. It's back. The real official season is back. Season 2022, which means all your segments are back. Some will return next week, which I'm going to tease and fully reveal today in the show. But in the show today, we've got the world famous segment Scoops Goes Bang. 3 big topics to rant on about. I'm sure you all will love that. I'm going to preview round 1, give some Supercoach talk, go through some news, and I'm going to make an announcement, as I said, about segments that are returning to the show. And first I'll start with this. You want me on Cameo, head to cameo.com/Cooper G and merch. It's a new t-shirt. You're seeing the only Deal in Boundaries cricket t-shirt. You all wanted it. You now got it. So you can go and get yours today. And also on the merch side of things, we've got the hats, the stickers, the stubby holders, the mugs, hoodies. Get yours now while they're still available. And Cameo, cameo.com/Cooper G merch is all there for you to get. So please go on the website and check it all out. Now also, please leave us a like to this video. I want to aim for maybe 20 likes for this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Share this link to your friends. Tell them to watch the show. It's good entertainment and good analysis from yours truly. And tune on the show and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's start off with the world famous segment, Scoops Goes Bang. Yeah, love that sound effect, don't you guys? Now, Paddy Dangerfield, hey, Danger. Happened late Monday night, and I would have mentioned it last Monday had the show been after it, but it wasn't. Danger got let off for kicking Toik Miller in the face. And for people to say, oh, you're just saying this because you don't like Geelong, no. Toby Green does the same thing, gets mortified by the media and the public, but Dangerfield does it and it's okay? Seriously? Not even looked at. You know, in the AFL Match Review report, they always have the incidents that were assessed, but no further action was taken. Well, that wasn't even on that. It wasn't suspended, nothing. Toby Green would have got fined and or suspended. This is really a joke. How Dangerfield did not get suspended for that is ridiculous in people say it's preseason. Well, people got suspended in the preseason. Maynard got 2 weeks. Nathan Krug got 1. Alex Witherden got 1. And I think someone else got 1. So, it's not saying you can't get reported in the preseason games. You can. Typical Geelong players like Selwood and Dangerfield always getting looked after by the match review officer. Formerly, Stephen Hocking was there. He was Geelong. I know he's not there now, but still seems to have kept the trend where you favour the big name players. And do not tell me that the big name players do not get looked after compared to a reserve type player or a middle tier player. It is absolutely a joke. Geelong continuously get looked after and people are going to say Hawkins. He's been let off a few times too. Yes, he's been suspended a few times. He's been let off as well. It is an absolute joke. How Danger did not get at least fined for this. Not even looked at, just shows the AFL's bias into favouring Patrick Dangerfield. Oh, another one. Marcus Bonampelli. Yeah, people go, oh, here we go, complain about Bonampelli again. No, well, he brought it upon himself here. Bulldogs captain Marcus Bonampelli admits some teammates were upset by Melbourne's provocative premiership rendition of the song the Dogs adopted during the preliminary final, after the prelim final win against Port. Well, Bonampelli, you poor boy. Aw. Maybe you shouldn't have gotten arrogant as in your team, carrying on dancing, winning over Point in the prelim. You got exactly what you deserve. Now, the people, Bulldogs fans going, oh, can't they have fun and stuff? Yeah, you can have fun. But was that the right time to do it after a prelim? Yes, it's a great achievement. You hadn't won the grand final yet. And wanted to keep carrying on and on and on. It's pathetic. And now you're upset, or some of the players are upset that they were getting mocked essentially by Melbourne. It's called karma, and you got exactly what was coming your way. And Melbourne, do they have to do that? Who's to say? But you got what you deserved, and maybe if you didn't do it in the prelim, they wouldn't have done it in the grand final to copy or mock yours. So bad luck, Bonampelli. Worry about your game this week, mate. Now, the third one of Scoops Goes Bang to talk about is the AFL captain's votes and predictions. Now, a few of the questions the answers they were unrealistic. The two I'm going to go through here, and the first one was the captain's picks for which other teams can make the 8. Now you can't vote for your own team, so you can have a maximum of 17 votes. So 17 votes voted the Bulldogs, Melbourne, and Brisbane in the 8. So everyone essentially said they'll make the 8. Those three, fair enough, whatever. Port Adelaide 16 votes make the 8. So one captain doesn't think Port will make the 8. Interesting. Now this is where it grinds my gears. Geelong 13 votes. Okay, whatever. But Richmond, 13 of the possible 17 other captains said Richmond will make the 8. So certainly 13 of the 17. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? They did not even make the 8 last year. They're gaining no one back besides Robbie Tarrant from the Roos. They've gained essentially no one else. Players are injured. Martin will be coming back underdone. It's not good. It is not good. It's embarrassing. I don't know how they can get 13 votes out of a possible 17. It is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, unbelievable. You make the 8 close to the bottom, more close to the bottom 4 than the top 4. Sydney, 11 votes, fair enough. GWS, 9. Carlton, Essendon, 5 votes, probably a tad too much. Freo, 2. And the Saints, 1. And that means none for Collingwood, Gold Coast, West Coast, North, Hawthorn, and Adelaide. Funny, I got ridiculed for saying West Coast will finish on the bottom, and no team reckons they'll make the 8. So maybe they think the same. Yeah. Now, the other one is the AFL captain's pick for this year's Brownlow medal. Again, you have a maximum of 17 votes. Because your captain can't pick themselves or anyone in their team. 8 said Bonapelli, yeah. Okay. Keeps getting picked, never wins. Clayton Oliver, 4. Josh Kelly, 2. And this is the one that strikes me out. Patrick Cripps, 2 votes to win the Brownlow. Seriously? Lucky to play a good game last year for Carlton. Now magically, basing it off a pre-season game we kicked 4 and 30 against Melbourne. That's what you base it off clearly, because you can't have based it off last season. So, don't know how that eventuates. 1 vote for Christian Petrarca and Lachie Neale. You heard me correctly, guys. Not one captain picked Jack Steele to win the Brownlow. Gobsmacked. Unbelievable. Top 5 the last few years. Unbelievable. And the reigning Brownlow medalist, Ollie Wines, not even considered for a vote. This just shows that some of these captains have zero clue in what they're doing. Just because they're captain doesn't mean they're smart. Pathetic. Ollie Wines won the Brownlow and not one captain has predicted him to go back-to-back. Pathetic. Unbelievable. And lift your game. Hope you guys enjoyed that edition of Scoops Goes Bang Bang. We're going to go through some Supercoach talk. If you want the Supercoach code, guys, you'll have to message me on Facebook or Instagram or email me at aflinfolive@gmail.com. You want the code. The reason I have not put the code on the show or the Facebook or Instagram pages is because I don't want people that don't deserve to be in there get in there. So if you want to be in there, just message me. You haven't got long. You've got 2 days to go till Wednesday night. So if you want to be in the group, Supercoach group code, just message me and I'll email you and I'll respond to you the code. Some talks and plays. I've been doing some wheeling and dealing. I've been changing plays left, right, and centre as per usual for teams pre-round 1. I'm liking the look of some of the players I got in there, but I won't reveal my team until the rounds start. The real question is, Gawn Grundy, do you go with that combination or do you go someone else? At the moment, I've gone a different combination, which I've never done for a very, very long time. At the moment. That could still change back. But at the moment, I don't think I may go back to Gawn and Grundy combo. Do I have one of them? Yeah, maybe not. No, well, you won't know till next week. But any Supercoach question, guys, you got, send me your thoughts down below or message me on the Facebook or Instagram pages. Instagram at AFLinfolive or Facebook. Now, let's move on to... Yeah, we'll preview round one. So the game on Wednesday night at the MCG, Wednesday, March 16th, 7:10 at the MCG. We've got Melbourne hosting the Western Bulldogs. Melbourne only missing Petty and Rivers from that grand final side, so not major losses there. The Bulldogs, no Josh Bruce for pretty much a whole season. Their forward line will be under their new recruit. Tim O'Brien won't be playing, so they got a few out. I don't see how they can win. I think Melbourne should win by a good 30 points or so. Thursday night at the MCG also, 7:25, Carlton hosting Richmond. This will be the year the duck will break. Carlton will beat Richmond. Richmond are destined to finish towards the bottom four. Carlton around the 8. Chera and Hewitt coming in, the main two. I see Carlton giving Richmond the old heave. Oh, well, that's Freo's stick. But let's say Carlton will give them the da-da-da-da-da. They're going to make Richmond da-da-da-da-gone. I think Carlton will win there. Friday night, here we go, boys. The Saints and the Pies at Marvel Stadium, Friday, March 18, 7:50pm Victorian time. You know I'm going for the Saints. The Saints should win. Some injury clouds over Paddy Ryder, Dan Hanbury, Jaron Geary. Hunter Clark's missing 6 weeks. Jack Billings missing a month. A month of a hamstring for Billings, 6 weeks for a shoulder for Clark. And Zach Jones got a mental health thing in his unknown time frame. Hopefully he'll be back for round 1 or round 2. You simply don't know. So a few guys out for the Saints, but the Pies seems to be in a rebuilding type phase. Pat Lipinski will make his debut for the Pies. I'm sure he was under an injury cloud. It looks like now he's all good to play. Nathan Kruger won't play, as I said earlier. He's suspended for a week. But I'm going to go for my Saints that should have a 4-goal win over the Pies at Marvel Friday night. Saturday at the MCG, Geelong hosting the Bombers. 2:10 Victorian time at the G. I'm going to go for... Interesting. Who do I go for? Sound your thoughts down below of all the tips you guys have for the round. I'll go for Essendon in this game. Got GWS hosting the Swans at Accor Stadium, which is the formerly known ANZ Stadium. I want to pack ANZ, or formerly known as ANZ Stadium, which you'll know it by. 5:10 Victorian time, the Giants hosting the Swans. An interesting game also here. Buddy, will he get the 1,000th goal in this game? I think he has to kick 5 to do so. GWS were missing Toby Green for 5 or 6 weeks. So, I'm going to go the... Oh, jeez. I'll go the Swans. Geez, some tough games lately. Now, this will also be a tough game. 8:10 Victorian time at the Gabba. Got the Brisbane Lions hosting the Power. Oh, really tough one. Also, Dane Zorko's 50-50 for this game. Port will be near full strength. And he go for the Lions just on Sunday, March 20th. The G at the G110, Hawks and North Melbourne. I'll go for both been poor in the preseason matches. I'll go North Melbourne. 4:10 at the Adelaide Oval. The Crows hosting the Dockers. I'll go the Dockers to give Crows the old heave-ho. And finally at Perth, at Optus Stadium, 7:40 Victorian time, 4:40 Perth time, we've got the Eagles hosting the Gold Coast Suns. Adam Simpson today is saying that they may have to use a top-up players from their waffle, part of the COVID replacement player type pool. So they've got about 26 players available, and if you have under 28 or less, you can use the pool. So, and Adam Simpson's hinting that there may be more going under the COVID protocols, so there could be more playing from the waffle for the Dockers, for the Eagles. But in saying that, no Ben King for the Suns rest, unfortunately, who signed a 2-year extension that I exclusively revealed on February 1st. Where's my credit? Acknowledge me. Shame the journalists. That should have been on Screwtape's Bank, shouldn't it, guys? Yep. Seems to be I don't get credited because I'm a little media. Apparently, I'm not one of the big dogs. Well, I do more news than some of you, and I am right majority of the time. I don't just whip it out predictions like that. I put them out if I know for fact, and I ran with it, and it worked clearly. So, trolls went quiet, hey, when I got that right. No, the Suns should give the Eagles the shellacking. So I'm going for the Gold Coast Suns there in Perth. Now, let's move on to the news. Matty Taberner is out for round 1 for hamstring strain. Could possibly miss round 2 as well, which is not good for the Dockers. Some other news. Kane Corns and Nathan Buckley will replace Matthew Richardson and Warren Treadray on the All-Australian panel. I'm sure a lot of you have debated that and sounded that out online. But it is what it is. Now, it's great also too, as I said, to see Ben King re-sign for an extra 2 years at the Gold Coast Suns. And it's great to see. Well deserved. And it's great to see him stick faith. And people saying, oh, you're upset that he's not going to St Kilda. Well, I said February 1st he wasn't coming. So, yeah, I'm happy for him. And you do know, if he does leave, he's going straight to the Saints. So just remember that. Now, the announcement. It's time for the announcement. Or announcements. 3 returning segments from next week. Or maybe not. No, maybe not one of them will return next week. They'll be returning this year. 2 of them will be from next week. Team of the Week is back. And I know you all will love to see my weekly team of the round, team of the week, whatever you want to call it. That'll be back. And round 1's team of the week will be on next week's show. As will my Brownlow votes will return. But I will be doing it a little bit differently this year. I haven't locked it in just yet. But the plan will be to do at least the first half of the season is what I'm thinking. May do the first half round by round on the show. And stop halfway throughout the season around the bye rounds. And then potentially do an extravaganza Brownlow edition of the Scoops Medal. Who's going to win the Scoops Medal? Jackson McRae won the finals edition and the season edition of Scoops Medal. Only one to win it so far. I'm thinking, yeah, I might do up to the first round of the bye rounds on the show. And from the bye rounds onwards, I'll leave them out, not put them on the show. Never Mega Show, Brownlow edition, Scoops Medal edition, and go from rounds, whatever round it is, say 13 to the end. And do one whole episode of the Brownlow. Then you'll know that there's no guaranteed winner that far away. And I'll keep the votes secretive. That's what I'm thinking I shall do. And the other thing returning will be my rolling All-Australian team, which so I'm saying that one may be from a couple of rounds in because technically the team of the week for round 1 would be technically the rolling All-Australian team. So, well, not necessarily, but possibly. So, yeah, that will probably return a few weeks after round 1, but the other 2 will be on from next week. Yeah, if you want any segment idea, guys, on the show, just feel free to send them in. Happy to hear suggestions. If they're good, I will put them on the show. It's a big round 1 coming, and it's a lot of tough games. I went through earlier. You got Brisbane and Port's hard to tip. Geelong Essendon's hard to tip. GWS Sydney is hard to tip. Hawthorn North Melbourne is hard to tip. Yeah, it's just going to be very, very hard to tip this year, and we'll see what will happen then. My final thoughts are this. You want me on Cameo, head to cameo.com/Cooper G merch. As I said, stickers, hats, stubby holders, t-shirts, hoodies, the whole lot, stubby holders, all on the site. Get yours today and be part of having the Scoops memorabilia, including the most recent top only deal in Boundaries. And oh, how could I forget this? The big announcement, other big announcement, I can't believe I didn't say then. I love teasing you guys, don't I? Drum roll, please. Coming back. Now, you all gave me great feedback in loving my game day cricket videos where I would say to hit it for scoops and everything like that. Well, it's back. The footy version is coming for the first time ever. You will see my game day reactions to St Kilda results, whether that's at the grounds or at a home, if it's in a Perth game or an interstate game or whatever. I don't know if I'll do a pre-game or maybe just do a post-game. I don't know. I'm still sorting that out. But there will be a football edition of Game Day. It's Game Day or post-match reactions or post thoughts. Yes, so that you'll see that from next week also. So, or maybe from Friday night, maybe. Who knows? But guys, hope you enjoy the show. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Tell your friends to join the channel, subscribe. Get in on my content on the Facebook page, AFL information, trade rumours and results. And you all will acknowledge me and go the Mighty Saints. The year of kick it to Scoops. Booyaka.